When asked what it's like to have attention deficit hyperactive disorder, many people will give a similar answer. They will describe this: a television constantly flicking channels, unable to stay put for a long period of time. Because children spend the majority of their time at school, most often it's the teachers who will determine whether or not a student in their class has signs of the disorder.
Some of the more obvious physical ones would be squirming, restlessness, difficulty staying seated, inattentiveness, blurting, interrupting, excessive talking.
They tend to lose things, they're easily distracted. They might not know what's expected of them because when you're talking to them, their mind is busy going, so things like that.
But that does not equal a diagnosis.
There may be children who display some of those characteristics, but it might be due to other causes, environmental factors or allergies. It might be something else that's causing some of those behaviors.
With the bustle of modern day life, it almost seems like everyone has ADHD. But is it a rise in the disorder or a rise in awareness?
I think both. I think there probably is a rise in ADHD, and I don't know if that's due to genetic factors or environmental factors. I also know that it is comorbid with lots of other disabilities, so often they will have a dual diagnosis.
Hardy says many people diagnosed with ADHD are also diagnosed with other disorders such as depression, anxiety, and dyslexia. School officials say if children aren't diagnosed early, they can also develop self-esteem issues because of the stress of having the disorder.
I think individual students' self-esteem is a real issue, in part because there's a little bit of confusion in their own mind because they know they understand generally what's going on, but quite often are challenged to complete or sit down or really focus on an assignment for a period of time.
Often these kids will read a page of print perfectly and then at the end of it not have any idea of what they've just read.
Sexsmith says if children with ADHD are not treated, they may begin to withdraw out of frustration.
Children with ADHD often have average to above average intelligence. However, because they are unable to focus their attention, they can't often demonstrate that.
I'm Lisa Ruddle. All four educators agree that children with ADHD exhibit strong talents in many areas. They just need the focus to excel. Join me tomorrow for part 2 of this feature, where we explore behavioral strategies and treatment for at-home